Chronos.
Can he get the download? That's the question. And it's so hard to break players' mental, especially the further you go in bracket, right? Because as the further you go in bracket, generally the more those players have been there. And that means they have more experience, they've seen everything, and that mental is a lot stronger. Beautiful down tilt dash attack to get things started from Chronos, just by opting for that CQC damage, making Skylar afraid to scrap with Snake.
So a lot of rolling coming out here from both players so far. Skylar kind of in trouble here early.
Looking for the backer, but didn't find its mark. Then neutral air from Game & Watch, just such an active hitbox. But Skylar recognized that C4 location a little bit late, which is why you saw the air dodge cross up. Looking for the juggle. I love the way Chronos is trying to play around C4 here.
Oh, that was such good timing on the roll to get through the down smash. Very tricky timing.
Yeah, it looked like he ducked as well. So he started his crouch to give himself a little bit more time to get the roll of his score spin. And I like these back air spacings from Chronos, right? Trying to cover all the space, just utilizing that third of a second that moves active forward to just say, you just can't approach me right now.
Just trying to, as much as that, just saying, if you come even a little too far forward, you will die to this back air. It gets the sticky drop and gets it off the top there. Wasn't ready to react to it.
So afraid of C4 on platform or C4 on you that they forget that just letting it fall through the air can be terrifying. Going for the sticky there, but instead he's gonna sit on platform. Not the end of the world, but not what Chronos wanted. Trying to get out of the ledge now. Gonna take that aggressive up smash as an opportunity to do so. You're seeing these buckets come out, but Chronos very willing to just let it be a threat and not actually use it, just to make you respect it.
Yeah, found the down air, calling out the aerial from Chronos, but you at least you know that Skylar's thinking about it, because these buckets coming out means that he's not forgetting where that C4 is. He's looking for these grenades.
And that's a full bucket, by the way. Grenade did too. He got very aggressive trying to read a jump, and that's going to go away. Snake has no answer to bucket. It is really Game & Watch's X factor in this matchup, because you'll die at 10% off just grenades, right? The weakest option. So the fact that we saw Skylar use it so aggressively is a little surprising, and I think a testament to just how much, just how many nerves you have, like coming in, being a local player and saying, oh, I have to play Chronos.
Even then, at this point, I think the vision, if I can find the silver lining here, is even if I get rid of it, I would rather have that reflector for grenades than I would have the bucket.
And I've actually talked a lot about how I think that's a little bit more optimal in the matchup, how I think Snake does better against Game & Watch when bucket is online.
Because when that bucket's online, that's... you're free to back off and throw grenades, shoot Nikita, anything.
It's so... Oil Spill is so fast and so strong and has so much range that it doesn't really matter at the end of the day, because you'll still get those opportunities to get in and die for it. I love the C4. That was a checkmate scenario. You drift in, you get up tilted, you drift out, you get detonated by that C4. Beautiful stuff from Chronos, and we're really just seeing the experience he has in this matchup at the tippy top of levels coming in here.
We reset to neutral here. Chronos trying to keep the pressure on.
Yep, trying to read a roll, but beautiful stuff from Skylar, right? Finding that get up attack, converting the reversal into a stock. One more to go. C4 on platform, but gonna just catch the flat drop with the up tilt. You can't do that against Snake.
Yeah,
you can't try to drop on top of him, because he's gonna drop that leg on you, and I don't know what hitbox you think you have. His is bigger.
Yeah, and it's also very quick. So,
Frame 6, man. It comes out as fast as Bowser's up special.
So that back air not gonna stuff out that up tilt.
No, it's just like you try to drop through, and before you can input a button, like, unless you have a frame 3 aerial, you're dropping through. Even if you input your aerial on frame 1, like, then yeah, you're maybe getting to contest it, but even then it might just trade, and it's Snake up tilt. It's just that move carries him in the anti-air department, as good as like his other anti-air tools are with grenade, with up smash with Nikita. Up tilt just isn't a league of its own. And this is a very interesting counter pick from Skylar.
Yeah, kind of wild that Animal Crossing, either one of them stages coming out here.
I actually like Town in this matchup a little bit for Game & Watch. It's a stage that, like, Snake, it's very matchup dependent for, whereas Smashville is universally considered his second best stage. He is sticky right now, so Chronos just gonna wait till he puts himself in end lag, can't air dodge it to close it all out.
Just gonna die at that percent, at that weight of Game & Watch. Doesn't quite have the bucket online yet, looking for one more something.
And he tried to drop through platform there, maybe get below Chronos and get a reverse juggle, but Chronos with that down tilt comes out as fast as the up tilt we were talking about earlier to just cover all that space, catch him below and find a reversal. Now though, it is Skylar back in the driver's seat looking for a juggle, but hasn't had an answer to how to play around these close range grenades as of yet.
And Chronos doing a really good job of making sure these escape situations happen. Use that dash attack to dive out of the way of the bomb. And even if he had connected with that bomb, yeah.
And that was gorgeous. Using the bomb there, Skylar found the hurtbox extension and said, okay, you're in hit lag, Chronos. Now I'm gonna auto cancel, find a forward until the C4 not working out for Chronos. Trying to find the bomb. It's just gonna be both players scrapping. Opting to reset to neutral, but it's going to be Chronos taking that center plat. So integral to his game plan in this matchup, and whiffing another dash grab, and that's going to be an opportunity for Skylar.
Found a sour hit down smash to sour hit back air. Not quite what he was looking for, but we'll take that damage regardless.
Looking for the Nikita here, staying all the way in it was surprising. Chronos was trying to hit it slightly higher because you hit it at the very edge of stage. It will blow up through and hit Skylar regardless, but instead it kind of bit them in the butt a little bit.
Oh, got the shield poke with the sticky.
Yeah, I mean, you just get that spacing right, and bada boom, and that's it, all she wrote, right? You just click that trigger and say see ya.
So now a up throw, nair to up air to up air.
Trying to find the juggle, keeping it going. I like the attempt at the grenade, but it's ultimately just going to be an extra 20% off those two for Chronos. He needs to find a way to make it happen right now. Find a way to get back down, get through this Game & Watch juggle. This is why it is so hard for Sync against this character. They just get to control everything you've got. I love the grenade there because it puts you in an advantage, the opportunity to maybe get the edge guard, but this is Snake. He's heavy. You've got one more shot.
One more is gonna be about, oh, you get snuck the sticky in there, lost track of it, did Skylar, and now sticky right there on the ledge, gonna opt to neutral B, make him get up.
Yeah, and
finds an up tilt with that rage and takes the game.
And again, I want y'all to watch this if we get a replay here. Do we not have one, production? Production shaking their head at me. So we unfortunately don't have one for this game, but it was the Japanese parry. He's saying, hey, come in, try and grab me. Maybe I'll hold shield, right? That's normally what players do out of it. Chronos said, oh, you have fallen into my trap. And took the stock. Like, beautiful stuff, right? And it was just so much pressure because he'd also just let Game & Watch down. He could have up thrown grenade, but just kept it going instead. And now we're going right back to Smash Kanye, and I mean, I get why, Skylar's counterpicking is back there, but this is also one of Snake's favorite stages for a reason.
Yeah, for sure. And it was a close game, that last game. Definitely had the lead there, so feels like he can get it done here.
No, I definitely believe he can get on the board, but you are playing one of the best players in this matchup in the entire world.
And that makes the dub even sweeter. Fast kill for Skylar there. Only 65% the wiser.
The big thing with this matchup too is discipline. Like with Snake Game & Watch, you can win if you're Snake if you play very patient and you keep that patience. The second you start to feel yourself, the second you start to get overconfident, that's what we're seeing right now from Chronos, right? That's why we saw such a quick stop. Oh. That being said, speaking of overconfidence, the bucket coming out, Chronos ready for it, gonna find the C4 and even it right back up.
But if you're Skylar, you're not too upset about losing the stock there just because of that. Got a ton of damage off the down smash, forward smash on the ledge, and you were ahead. You have an extra stock to play with, and now you're feeling really good in the driver's seat.
Absolutely. The F tilt, trying to find the pressure. You got Snake in the corner, found the reversal for just a second, but the up air off, or the neutral air off lead, going to convert into the stock off that falling back air edge guard. Beautiful stuff from Skylar. They're up a full stock. Chronos erased it just like that last time, but has 2 full stocks to go. Kanye, my friend, what can he possibly make happen here?
Gotta slow down the pace a little bit, I think. Rely a little bit less on these grenades. You still use them, throw them out like in those situations right there, but at this point you've got to start relying on your normals.
Oh, he tried to cook on him just a little bit. It not gonna find its mark. The oil
Finds a
spill.
bucket there, and now Skyler on the board.
Man, the oil spill. Just beautiful stuff. I want to shout out Skylar. Congratulations. You have now done the best of any Game & Watch in the world in 2023 against Chronos. So
Yeah, that's
shout out
crazy.
to you.
That's
You
what?
taken the game. You did it.
Is that what happened? The timer went
Yeah.
off?
Yeah.
So we just had that firsthand explained to us. The timer on the C4 went off, and Skylar timed that bucket for it.
Yeah. Sometimes you just go big brain and, you know, you very rarely see opponents able to keep track. They keep track of the C4 placing, sure, but they don't always keep track of that 26.5 second timer that C4 has to explode. That being said, Skylar did it perfectly, pushing us to a game number 4, and here on PS2, a little bit more space for Chronos to work with.
And right here in PS2, interesting choice. Not really where we expected either one of them to want to go.
No, I like the idea, I think, from Chronos. You just want to, you know, give an opportunity for give yourself a little bit more space to not have to interact with Skylar so much, right? You still get it and control the play for the game. And
Up there.
yeah, I don't know if you saw that DI line. It was right, that vector line, as it's technically called, the DI line. It's not quite optimal DI there from Skylar, so kind of went straight up, and that was going to be all she wrote. But you still have 2 more stocks here in game number 4, and you're very, very much capable of making it happen. We saw them delete a stock last game.
Down tilt, up air, not going to connect on the platform tech that time. Finds a down throw nair. Reflecting that grenade, gonna get a little extra damage on the explosion from Snake.
And right now, Chronos though tried to find a grab or a dash attack or something, but got hit by that landing hitbox instead. I love the down tilt as an option to contest forward air. It doesn't just low profile you, there's also a very slight disjoint at the end, but that disjoint not gonna matter when you get hammered down into the ground, lit on fire, and sent off into space. 1 more stock for that lead. Right, is all Skylar needs.
That was
he read the roll but missed the pivot.
a weird situation there. Either you get hit by the up tilt, you neutral get up and we reset, or you get hit by the sticky. So excellent decision making from Skylar there.
I also appreciate how much we're seeing Skylar go for these Nair 9s. Right, like just looking for the judge.
It's for the fans. It's for the fans.
It's also just like you want that X factor, right? That mental. You're just trying to get ahead. You know you play a tilting character
Oh
in
yeah.
Game & Watch.
Because if I get hit with a 9 while I have the lead in a close set like this, you know, it shakes the mental a little.
I like that Nikita into the cancel, but beautiful stuff there from Chronos saying, okay, you might bomb, it might trade, but I'm just gonna throw out this up smash. Was able to find the stock for it. That being said, the huge lead he had is only really kept intact by the percent right now. Skylar's doing a great job, but getting a little antsy, a little too scared, right? We're seeing these defensive options in a second defensive option, and it's Chronos punishing the second one, never the first one.
And Skylar is really on top of these last few buckets, waiting for those grenades to come out, really keeping a keen eye for him.
And dropping the chair on him. Skylar playing the heel, trying to get 1 more game. And as you said before, right, you always cheer for the heel because it's a lot more fun on Skylar trying desperately to force a game 5, but you're sticky. How do you get out of this situation? You've transferred it on over, or Chronos tried to roll through, transfer it back, but did it just before that transfer timer reset, meaning that he's able to reset the situation, and he has to get in because otherwise that could be it.
Oh, sticky on the back of Game & Watch's head. Caught him waiting too long and kills him with the up tilt.
I'm just gonna say it. I'm surprised that Chronos didn't, after hitting the up air, which also transferred the sticky back over. Or, I know it's not true. Chronos, I was gonna say, I was surprised that he didn't go up air into C4. He looked at me, it's like, it's not true. And I'm like, I know it's not true. But, it's hilarious.
Yeah. But,
It's hilarious. Sometimes you just gotta go for non-true swag because it's swag.
So Chronos moving on. GG's to Skyler. An insane run today. A couple of big names taken there.
Yeah. Looking at Skylar's bracket run, they beat Skinny the Pooh, Shigura, Okan, Rush, and that's all the way in losers round 2 before losing in the first round. Or the first round? Yeah, the first round of top 32. Going, you were...